It was a more contrasting day for Fabien Planet. The Frenchman finished 5th, but all you have to do is listen to his engine to realise how serious a mechanical problem he had. He made it to Parc Fermé, but he would be a no-show on Sunday due to a blown engine. There was an excellent contrast in styles here. On the same technical portion on the cross test, Marco Tarkala dropped a few seconds to Sébastien Guillaume. This difference in style showed in the results, with Guillaume edging Tarkala by 6 seconds for 3rd as he made his return to the sharp end of the E3 class. While it would be logical to believe that the big 4-strokes are the bikes to have on the fast portions, the 300cc 2-strokes were quicker. Coming off his first win in the WEC in Portugal, Christophe Nombotin finished 2nd, 31 seconds adrift of the main man to beat in E3, Samuli Aro. The Finn won every stage but 4 on his factory KTM, but did have a scare at the end of the day.
Yeah, it was a good day for me. I didn't have any crashes. Only problem what I had was in last enduro test. My air filter was so full of dust that bike wasn't working so well, and I also got really scared about that. But overall, the day was really good for me.
At Sitges, more than anywhere else, the star with whom everyone wanted their photo taken was Ivan Cervantes. This Spanish enduro superstar made his debut in WEC in 2002. 6 years on, he's now 25 and a 3-time world champion, and still has his unique riding style and personality intact.
Agresiva, espectacular.
Aggressive, spectacular, but perhaps in the last few years I've learned to calm myself. In 2004 it was just one crash after another. I would always get up and think about going even harder. I think today I'm still not completely calm, but I've learned to control my nerves, even though I do sometimes lose it. I'm happy about that because little by little I've learned how it works, what the World Enduro Championship is all about, and I've learned to have a lot of fun along the way. Simply, I'd like to be like this in my everyday life. I'm the same person when I'm not racing. I'm demonstrative. One thing my father taught me was that without making it fun, you can't do things the right way. I always give 100%, and putting on a show is what I'm all about.
Se me da bastante bien, pues me divierto. Y bueno, ya el show ya es parte de mi forma de ser. La verdad es que BMW me ofreció mucho dinero para correr.
BMW offered me a lot of money to ride for them. I took an interest. I'm young and obviously money is attractive. I thought about this money and a 3-year contract. It would be a great opportunity. But then I thought I still needed stability to reach my goals. I re-signed for 3 years, which is phenomenal, and I hope to ride for a long time.
Fue fenomenal. He firmado por 3 años y por eso te digo que espero firmar para muchos más.
I owe a lot to my sponsors and KTM. I didn't have anything, and they gave me a chance to be successful and attain my objective, which was to win the world title. Without them, I'm nothing. I've won 3 world championships, and it's all thanks to them.
Ahora que lo soy, que bueno, lo soy. He conseguido 3 títulos mundiales, pues es gracias a ellos, ¿no?
It was even a little bit warmer on day 2 from Sitges, and there was a cloud of dust on some of the special stages as the terrain created this fine sand, which in Africa is known as the fek-fek. In Enduro 1, there was a tight 3-rider battle between Jaumin, Guerrero and Micheluz. The Italian never recovered from a poor showing in the morning stages and in the end had to settle for 7th. Cristobal Guerrero lost the advantage he'd built earlier on in the final extreme test, finishing 16 seconds behind Marc Germain, who he battled all day long. The Frenchman took 5th on Sunday and still is to crack the top 3 in 2008. Following his retirement in Portugal, Germain's total hopes are looking rather slim. Iro Remes continued his strong riding to finish 4th. That's doing his bit for an end-of-year top 3, no harm at all. Simone Albergoni got a slice of revenge. On day 1 from the Enduro 1 newcomer, the Italian took 3rd for 27 seconds, but Remes was far off the pace on the first 2 in Enduro 1. In riding all day long, never separated by more than a second, Ivan Cervantes and Mika Ahola, who we see here, ran away from the rest of the field. Neither put a wheel wrong and rode on at identical speed. It all came down to the final time sector of the weekend. Cervantes put in a personal best, but Ahola, let's not forget, is the reigning BMW Motorrad Extreme Test Awards winner. And in Spain, that was the difference. Ahola winning by just 0.62 seconds.
Before the last special test, he was leading by 1.5 seconds, and I put everything I had in that special test, and I won by, I don't know. But anyway, I won at his home again 2 days. It's incredible.
The points table in E1 shows it's going to be a battle between Ahola, Albergoni and Cervantes, with a slight edge for the HM Honda rider after 3 rounds. BMW is still quite a young team in the WEC, and the learning process took a setback with clutch problems, forcing both Jean-Francois Goblet and Simo Kirsi to drop out. It was also the case for Suzuki rider Freddie Blanc. The stages were fast, making hard to build a significant lead, but mistakes and crashes did their part to change the racing order. Alessandro Bellometti took 6th, but it could have been better had he not dropped more than 30 seconds on the extreme test. Fabrizio Dini was 5th after he too took a fall on the Enduro test, but the Italian is still one of the riders in the championship to keep an eye on. 2007 Rookie of the Year Frenchman Rodrigue Tin scored a career best 4th place despite losing time as well on the Extreme Special. Antoine Mayo has even less Enduro experience than Rodrigue Tin, but for the moment he's quicker than his compatriot. The factory Husqvarna rider took a trip to the E2 podium in 3rd place and leads the second-tier group, finishing 1 minute 21 seconds from the 2 class leaders. You may have heard of them before, Johnny Aubert and Juha Salminen. The Finn was hungry for revenge after retiring on Saturday and put the hammer down in the opening stages. For his part, Aubert didn't let up, and the Frenchman's performances gave the factory KTM rider more than a few things to think about, because there now are 2 E2 superstars. Aubert rode fast and consistently for a 15-second win over Juha Salminen.
C'est vraiment très difficile, ouais, vraiment très dur à toute
It
la
is
journée
really
comme ça,
hard, really hard to have a bike and ride like this all day long, separated by less than a second. He didn't slow down, nor did I. We ran 100% in the specials, and to ride like that really takes its toll.
Johnny was good. He was riding really good whole day, so, and I have my black moments.
You feel confident for the rest of the championship?
Yeah, why not? You know, it's still of course 25 points behind, but you know, I can win the race and make a good competition, so it's just I have to win, nothing else.
En aquests 2 dies, aquí a l'Enduro Sitges, i ara sí...
25 points, a complete round, is now the lead for Johnny Aubert from Juha Salminen in Enduro 2. Behind Salminen, there's little between Ljunggren, Bellometti and Salonen.